I am a big fan of agentic browsers. And OpenAI literally changed the game with the release of the Atlas, which is an agentic browser. Now, I would say agentic browsers is an area most people are sleeping on. And I would not be sleeping on this area because it's going to change the game. Here is why most people don't get this correctly. We are used to inquiring, but we're not used to instructing. When working with an agentic browser, you need to instruct, not just inquire. Let me explain. The way we've used browsers before is you come in, you ask a question, and you hope to get an answer. Like, what is the news today? Let's just go, what's the news today? It's going to go ask some questions. And this is the Atlas browser from OpenAI. Come back with some news items for us. And now we can click on that and go on and on with inquiring and inquiring. But what you need to do is flip the script to instruct. And this is where the exponential power of this reveals itself. So what you're going to want to do here is come into agent mode. Now, here is something that I really enjoy doing. I like to create a good playlist for myself about books I want to learn, I want to listen. On my drives, I'm going to listen to those books. So sometimes I create a playlist with maybe 5 or 10 or 20 books, and then I can listen to those books going on a long drive around the world. So the traditional way of doing it will be to go to Google and search for good playbooks or good playlists and videos. I go to YouTube and I'm adding that. Just flip that aside. Now you can instruct the agent to do that for you. And that's what I'm going to show you here. So I'm in my agentic browser. And by the way, I'm going to switch to this as my default browser pretty soon because there's very little reason to not do that. So coming here, select the agent mode, really key, right? Agent mode is all you need. So I would say go to YouTube, find 5 good videos about, let's say, agentic browsers, create a playlist and save that for me. I am instructing, I'm not inquiring. And this is the mindset shift. When working with agents, you need to be instructing, not just inquiring. Now, this is it. Watch what happens. I think I'm logged into my YouTube here. I have an account just for this. So let's go ahead and click that. It's going to think. Just watch what happens. I'm not touching the mouse. I've stepped away from the PC. I'm just watching. Now we've left. I can go out and grab coffee. I can go out and go for a walk. I can go out and play with the family. And this is just happening. This is power we never had before. So it's going to YouTube. Of course, you're going to want to do this on the YouTube account you trust. And it will search for agentic browsers. It's picking
I wanted to take a minute to talk today about AI browsers and essentially the whole idea of agentic browsing and how it is essentially a massive security risk. So a thing came across my feed a little while ago regarding Perplexity's Comet browser. And essentially what was happening is a prompt injection attack. But
all right. So I don't know if you can get me. I've muted the computer here, but I think my audio should be recording. You see what's happening now is essentially creating a new playlist. So that playlist is getting created and it's kept it private. Hopefully it should move from here. I hope it does. I'm not touching the screen. All right. I think it must have freeze. Let me stop this. I'll bring this back. I'll say I work for 1 minute, prepare the playlist. I'm ready to click create, which will save the playlist. Would you like me to proceed? Let's do yes. It's asking for the permission. So it's thinking. Now creating the playlist is going to add. So I'm moved away from my browser. Imagine the use cases. Folks who buy stuff on Amazon, folks who post things on LinkedIn. Someone like me, I upload a video on YouTube. There are a lot of things you got to do after you've uploaded the video. You got to add comments. You got to do the SEO. You got to share the links on Medium, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. There's just a whole series of activities that as this becomes more capable, those activities can be encapsulated into instructions and you simply give that to the agent and walk away. It's hard. It's mind-blowing to appreciate what this means, what this does when we have powers like this at our fingertips, to be honest. So here it's going to create that playlist, give it a few seconds. I'll just let it do its thing so you can watch this in real life. I'm not controlling it, it's just working by itself. Voila. That playlist was created successfully. You can see it for yourself. And it will, I think it's done one video. You should go search for the next video. And because the playlist was already created, that next video should just be added to that previous playlist. Now, I'm not vouching on the quality of these videos it's finding. I would have to listen to them to understand. This is a short. I don't know if it's going to pick a short and add, or if it says considering the video options. If it skips, it say I've come across a short, and while it doesn't have a typical save to options, there's still a save feature. I'm debating whether to include it. I'm reading on the chat area to my right, but the layout is too vertical to navigate clearly. All right, so it's switch, and it keeps finding a lot of short. So this is still another shot. But I wouldn't let it go through, but you get the point, right? Put this, walk away. The idea is I've delegated, I've instructed. You want to instruct, not just inquire. You want to instruct, not just search. You want to instruct, not just indicate, not just try to do it yourself. This is the whole paradigm behind agentic browsers. And that's why I'm bullish about it with OpenAI, with Dyer, and all the different options that are out there, the one from Perplexity, Comet. There are a lot of this, but OpenAI definitely comes with a whole big user base of users, you can imagine. And while this is working, I think there is a catch. If I go to a new tab, I believe it pauses. My initial belief is literacy. Let's talk about that. Does a deep research. So you don't have the entire OpenAI framework or OpenAI experience because I'm logged into my OpenAI, but you're just doing it from a browser perspective. All right. So when you switch tabs, it does stop, and I think you can take control and continue. I think there was something to that effect, if I'm not wrong, while some other search is happening on the site. But there you have it, the power of OpenAI, that experience you've always had. And instead of just using the OpenAI app on Mac, you now have a browser, full-blown agentic browser to do work for instructions. Don't inquire. You want to be instructing. You want to be telling your agents to do things for you. Fill up your shopping cart, buy items, respond to social media, clean up your emails. These are things that we take for granted. We assume that we are supposed to do that just because we've been doing it. It doesn't have to be that way. The agents can go do it themselves. And the agency in agents, I'm emphasizing that this is the whole point there is. And I understand people will say, but there is a lot of governance or there is a lot of security. I get it. It's just a matter of time, and all of those things will be figured out. It's just a matter of time, and the governance people complain about will be a mute point. I remember the days when people said they couldn't use the cloud because the cloud was not secure and they had servers running on their local laptops. We've come to the point where people have their data in the cloud and the world hasn't fallen apart, right? And it's just going to be a matter of time where we will securely delegate, and there'll be the security built in. We will securely delegate this task and the agents will do it. And at that point, I can get out from this computer and do something else, something more productive, something more high value. That's how we should be using our times, right? So instructing, delegating, not inquiring. That's the big difference. And I'm extremely bullish about agentic browsers because of that. And I thought I'll share it with you guys. So excited about this, as you can tell. Agentic browsers, are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Are you looking at it from afar, or are you jumping in and pulling the future forward? This is the future, and I'm glad to be a part of it. As always, thanks for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Share this with somebody that might get value out of it. We've explored agentic browsers from OpenAI, and this is the Atlas. I will see you in the next demo.